What do you do when someone gives you a gift you really don't want or really don't have a use for? What do you say when you're faced with a family member or friend offering you an unwanted hand-me-down? If you accept it because you don't want to hurt their feelings, you'll probably find yourself frustrated trying to find a place to store it, and you'll be stressed out over the clutter it creates in your home. Well, in this video, I'm going to give you 7 different ways that you can let go of those gifts guilt-free and how to say no to those hand-me-downs without worrying about hurting any feelings. Stick around. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time visiting my channel, thanks so much for clicking on this video. My name is Pam, I'm a professional organizer, and on this channel I talk about getting organized and living a clutter-free life. So today I thought I'd share 7 ways you can avoid receiving those unwanted hand-me-downs from family and friends, and how you can let go of gifts you really don't want without feeling any guilt. So let's jump right into this, shall we? Okay, first I want to offer some tips on how to say no to family and friends that offer you what I like to call hand-me-downs. These are items like their old clothes, their china sets, their jewelry, or other decorative household items. I want to share with you how you can say no without hurting their feelings. Now, if they're offering you something you truly love and need and would actually use, by all means, if you have the room for it in your home, take it. But if it's something that is not your style or something you really don't need or want, there are ways you can say no and not cause a devastating family rift or break up a lifelong friendship. The first and easiest way to respond is to say, with a smile, "Wow, thanks so much for thinking of me. I really appreciate it, but I'm good. Thanks anyway." You're first acknowledging their generosity, you're outwardly letting them know that you appreciate their generosity, and by saying, "I'm good," you're gently telling them you don't need it. I always like to add the nonverbal cue of the stop hands when I'm saying, "I'm good," just to hopefully let them know they don't need to push the matter further. You can give them the one pump stop, "I'm good," or the more serious double pump stop, "I'm good." And then by adding another thank you at the end of your response, you can help reaffirm that you really do appreciate their offer. Another way to respond to hand-me-downs is to explain your predicament. So again, you want to first thank them for the generosity by saying something like, "Hey, thanks so much for thinking of me." Then add your predicament. "But I honestly don't have the space in my home." By explaining your space predicament, it can often prevent them from pushing the matter further. Sometimes offering an alternative can help you say no to receiving an unwanted hand-me-down. You can say something like, "Aw, thanks so much for thinking of me. Unfortunately, I don't have a use for it at this time, but maybe so-and-so can get good use out of it. Have you asked them?" Again, be sure to thank them for their generosity first, but then by offering them other options for their items, you're kind of softening the no you're saying to them and taking the focus off of you as the intended recipient. I always like suggesting various charities that can really use the items they're giving away. Like if someone is offering you clothes, you can always point out that women's and men's shelters are always in need of good clothing like they have. Habitat for Humanity is always looking for household items in good condition. The houses they build need to be furnished and the cupboards need to be filled. Just reaffirm the life-changing impact their donation will have on someone's life. Another way you can respond to unwanted hand-me-downs or even brand new gifts you really don't need is to just say thanks and then re-gift them or donate them. Now I know, this is where I get asked, what do I do if they find out? Or what do I say if they stop by and ask for the item? Come on, honestly, that rarely ever happens. I mean, think about it. Do you keep such close track of the gifts you give other people that when you go to visit them at their house, you ask them where it is? I mean, really? I'm no etiquette specialist, but isn't that a wee bit rude? Okay. If you have that rare individual who likes keeping track of the gifts they give you, and they happen to stop by your house and ask you where the gift is, you can always say something like, "It's around here, you just have to know where to look." And then grab a glass of wine and sit back and have fun watching them search your house for the gift. And for added amusement, while they're searching your home, you can always add comments like, Warmer. You're getting warmer. Ooh, you're getting hot. Oops, now you're cold. I don't know. It just seems that keeping an unwanted item just because the gift giver might check up on it, I personally don't understand how anyone would do that. But if you're really worried about it because you do happen to know that one individual in a million who will ask about it, you can also just tell them you loaned the item to a friend for a little bit. After enough time has gone by, they'll probably stop asking about it. Now, my fifth suggestion is specifically for dealing with the brand new gifts we receive. If you receive a gift from someone that you really don't like and you don't have a use for, you can let it go. Gifts are not meant to be lifelong obligations. So many people keep stuff just because they were a gift. They feel that they'll hurt the gift giver's feelings if they don't keep it forever. But is it really honoring the gift if you just keep it in a dark corner of your closet, never to be used or seen? And when these unused or unwanted gifts start growing into piles of clutter that are robbing you of the space you need in your home, and they start causing you to feel stressed out, do you think that's what the people who gave you those gifts wanted for you? Here's the thing. Reverse the roles. When you give someone a gift, do you want that gift to stress them out? Of course not. No one wants the gifts they give to cause someone stress. I gotta tell you, every gift I give someone, I honestly tell them if it is something they don't want or can't use, they are under no obligation whatsoever to keep it. They can return it, regift it, do whatever they want with it. All I ask is that they let me know it wasn't something they could use, so that in the future I don't buy them something similar. Come on, it's time to let go of this guilt taboo we seem to have when it comes to the gifts and the hand-me-downs we receive. Okay, so those are my 5 ways you can easily say no to the gifts and hand-me-downs that you don't really need or want. If you found these ideas helpful, will you please let me know by clicking on that like button below, because it really helps out my channel. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like watching organizing videos. Take care, happy organizing, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey there, fellow organizers! If you liked what you just watched, here are 2 more organizing videos you might enjoy. Be sure to check them out. And if you found the information I shared in this video helpful, let me know by clicking that like button down there, because it really helps out my channel. To get even more organizing tips, you can always follow me on all my socials. The links are in the description box below. Happy organizing!